Have you ever had one of those experiences coming through customs at the airport that you think really needs to be shared? So, let me tell you about my experience when I moved here to Panama. So, my name is Lisa, and I live in Panama City, Panama. And I make videos about my life here, my experiences here, the good stuff, the bad stuff, the bizarre stuff, the TIP, this is Panama stuff. So let me tell you about what happened to me when I was coming through customs the day that we moved here. So we were actually in a hurry before we boarded the plane. Before we left our house, actually. I was in a hurry. I had not really taken the time to pack my work computer and my work monitor, my personal computer and my personal monitor. So so the laptops for both of those, fine, they're in my backpack. But my work monitor and my personal monitor, which were fairly big, they're like 32 inches. They actually were going to be put back into the box that they originally came in. Because when I bought them 3 years ago, actually, when I bought my personal computer and monitor 3 years ago, or 3 years prior to the move, I should say, and was the same amount of time that I had my work monitor. So both of them were 3 years old. Now, I knew when I was coming here, I was going to be working remotely. So I was going to need my work monitor and I needed my personal monitor. So I'd saved both of the boxes. That's the important thing. That's the thing I really need to say. I saved both of the boxes. So the boxes had been in the basement, not used, so they looked new. So when it was time to move, because we knew we were going to be moving out of the country at some point. So when it came time to move, I went to put my monitors in each one of the respective boxes. But I did not, we were in such a rush, I did not have time to clean them. I did not have time to clean them. And I have really lamented about the fact that they got put away dirty. Anyway, fast forward. We've now come into Panama. We'd sold everything. So all we had fit into like 2 suitcases apiece and two carry-ons. But then I also had these 2 monitors. So as we're going through customs, the custom agent did one of these numbers, like pulling me aside. He's like, "You've got some new equipment there." I'm like, "This? No, this isn't new." He looked at it because the boxes did look new. He said, "No, it's new." I'm like, "No, it's not. They're old. They're like 3 years old." And so he wasn't having it. He pulled me over to this little side room where these 2 gentlemen at a table were going to go through it and verify that they were indeed new. And so as they were beginning to open up the boxes and they're looking at me, giving me the side eye, like, "Yeah, this is new. You're just trying to pull a fast one." And I'm thinking to myself, I am so glad I did not clean this stuff. Because as they were pulling the monitors out, they had fingerprints and smudge prints and post-it notes all over them. And you could obviously tell they'd been used quite a bit. And so when they saw that with the first one, and then they pulled the second one out and they saw that it looked just as bad, they both put them back in and they said, "Okay, you're good to go. They're not new." But I'm thinking, if I had actually like cleaned everything up the way I wanted and put it in to the boxes so that it looked pristine, I'd be paying some taxes right now. So, moral of the story is, if you're bringing any type of anything here and it's new, watch out. Watch out. Don't be like me. Just watch out.